What's going on? What's going on, my co-creators? How you doing? How you doing? How you living? How's your day going? Hope everything's going wonderful. And that's up to you. If you want it to go wonderful, all you gotta do is say it. Whatever comes up, you handle it, and you be happy in whatever situation that comes up. You know what I'm saying? We are co-creators. We are co-creating our lives every single day. So whatever we focus on, whatever we think, that's what we get. That's what we have. So anyway, this is a rare occasion since I've been doing these videos again. Usually I record videos days ahead so I can, have a life. And then, usually I have a bunch of ideas that come in at one time and I'll just do video after video after video and then I'll just post them, as days go by. But today, it is actually the day that I'm posting this. This is actually Sunday. What date is it? June what? June 28th. Sunday, June 28th. I'm actually recording this in the late afternoon and will be posting it today. And that's very, very rare that I do that. But anyway, I was just sitting here, I'm always thinking about different ways to help people see their true power, their true strength, their true capabilities. And I'm all about helping myself and others realize how amazing we really are and how unlimited and unbound that we really are. That's why I do these videos. It's not about anything else but that. I use current situations, I use different approaches, I use all different types of ways to say the same thing. I am in the business of helping you change the way you see yourself and helping you realize and remember that you are an eternal spiritual being that has unlimited potential, unlimited power, unlimited everything. And this lifetime is an experience that we are going through. This is an experience, folks. Your situation, your circumstances, your skin color, your family, your advantages, your disadvantages, this is a part of your experience, folks. This is something that we're all going through. And we're here to learn, we're here to grow, we're here to expand. When we leave here, we won't have these attachments to what our circumstances were when we were here. When we live here, there won't be any race, there won't be any age, there won't be any sex, there won't be any just over broke, there won't be any of all of that. This is why we're here. These things are happening while we are here. There's a bigger part of us, and I'm here to remind you of that part, to help you remember who you really are, that you are an eternal being that has access to the entire cosmos on so many different levels, so many different dimensions. You are forever, you live forever, and this is just an experience that we are going through, and we're gonna make the most out of this thing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do the most. We're gonna fight for justice. We're gonna fight for equality. We're gonna make this thing the best ever while we're here. Don't get it twisted. This is temporary, folks. I love who I am, but I know this is not me. This is the smallest part of me, what you're seeing right here on the screen. This is not the biggest part of me. We got to remember that. We can't get caught up in this stuff. Anyway, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to remind you of who you really are. Okay? Always remember that. Everything I say, even if you don't agree with it, even if you think I'm crazy, I'm talking stupid, I'm ignorant, or whatever you may think, remember that my main sole purpose to do these talks, these videos, is to remind you of the greatness that you are. So how you gonna be mad if all I'm here to do is to give you a reminder and help you empower yourself? That's what it comes down to. So anyway, all right, enough of that. I could have did a video just on that by itself, but that's not what this video is about. I always said I wanted to do a visual aid of our power. And I went and brought one of these, which I used to love these graph paper. Can you see that? The graph paper. I used to love these when I was a kid because I never was like good at drawing when I was growing up, and graph paper used to help me draw better, you know. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to use graph paper, and I'm going to try to show my co-creators the numbers. And to keep it simple, I'm going to keep it to the United States. And each one of these squares on this graph paper will represent 1 million. 1 million. Each one of these squares are going to represent 1 million. Remember that. And so I already did my little depiction. And as far as the United States goes, there are 328 million people in the United States. 328 million people in the United States. And I took this graph paper and I made a representation. It's kind of wrinkled. Let me see if I can smooth that out. I made a representation. I shaded in each square as 1 million. So each one of those squares that you see shaded in as gray, I try to put different shades on it. Each one of those squares that you see, that represents 1 million, which comes to 328, 329 million. And I added up, I took my time, did a little research. I added up all of the so-called authorities that we listen to, that we do so many things that we don't like to do around these authorities. I added up these numbers, and I added up law enforcement, which comes to about 800,000. I added up Congress, which comes to about 500 something. That's not just the Congress members, it's people that's around them also. I added up the senators, of course, came to 100. I added up the judges in the whole United States, came up to about 1,700. I added up the mayors, that came up to about 400,000. I added up district attorneys, that came up to 94. So the total, with all of those people that are making us do whatever, all these laws, all these things that don't make sense, all these authorities that's making us pay this and do that and live like this and sacrifice that and give this and don't do this, and these people, all of these people that are driving us, the slave drivers, all of these people add up to 821,000 people and some change. Almost 822,000 people. Not even 1 million people in this country are running us, making us walk around doing dumb shit. Yeah, I said dumb shit. I don't like to curse on these videos because I want them to be universal. But we have to recognize when we're getting played, when we're being controlled. And you're talking about less than 1 million people in this country right now are bullying us and making us do stuff that don't make sense. Look at the paper, folks. Each one of those squares represent 1 million each. 1 million each. And the little green square in the middle, those are the slave drivers. Those are the ones that has us ruining our lives, keeping us in debt, making us follow rules that don't make sense. Is them. Is that little green spot right in the middle. And all of us, each square representing 1 million each. Yet we are willing to go along and be punked and be played and be manipulated by an extremely small group. That little group is making our lives miserable, and we allow it. Why? Why do we allow it? Why do we allow that little group? And even if I added, let's go ahead and add the National Guard, and that's nothing against our people that's serving, be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what they do. They just following orders, you know what I'm saying? Which is sad, but it's true. Even if I add the National Guard to this scenario, I'm giving them an extra block of 1 million, but it's not that. That little small damn group has us flipping, jumping over backwards, doing all types of dumb stuff. Okay. So I hope you got that. Let me go outside because I'm getting a little too loud. See, this is why I need some I need to have some wilderness so I can speak the way I want to speak, you know what I'm saying? Going to the parking lot. Cause I get too animated for to be indoors. I don't want to scare my little neighbors, have them freaking out. So anyway, y'all need to really wake up. Y'all need to start paying attention to what's going on. Y'all need to really, really wake up and see how we being played, how we being punked, how we being controlled, how we being manipulated by a very, very, very small group of people. And we just go along with it. We just keep saying, okay. We keep on hoping that everything will go back to normal. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that keeps us in bondage, trying to go back to normal. There is no such thing as back to normal, especially right now. And I hope that wind doesn't mess with the sound too much. I gotta order me a little mic or whatever, so I'm working on that. But anyway, there's no going back to normal, folks. The only change we're gonna have is when we stop listening, we stop going along with these silly little rules, when we get off our damn knees. Get off of your knees and stop begging to do what you have a human right to do. That small little group is punking us. We're being punked every single day, doing all types of stuff that don't make sense. I'm trying not to go into specifics because I'm tired of talking about this old fake ass virus. I'm tired of talking about it. Walking around with this worthless piece of cloth on our face and social distancing and all that BS is a bunch of crap, man. It's not real. And we're being punked about it. And it's ridiculous that we're going along with this crap. That little small percentage of people is just running us in the ground, got us begging and asking for permission to live. You don't need permission from anybody to live. You are a human being. God gave you the right to live. We don't need permission. Come on, folks. We gotta wake up, man. This is ridiculous, y'all. We gotta snap out of this, man. This is getting out of control. We need to snap out of this and move the hell on. This is crazy. And like I said, I'm a little disappointed in most folks because we know better. especially folks that look like me. We know better. We've been through enough in this country. We know what's real and what's fake, and yet we continuing to go along. We think, oh, if we just do what we're told, things will go back to normal. Things will never go back to normal. And even if we take over right now and we say, okay, I'm not doing any of this, any of that, I'm going to live my life the way I've been living it, where I want to live it, it's still going to be different, folks. It's not going to be the same as it was back in January. The life that we knew is now over, because now we can see what buffoonery, we can see what tricks that's been pulled on us now. We know better now. So there's no going back to normal. It's time for us to take total control of our lives, take total responsibility, and make it our own. So anyway, this is on a Sunday. Like I said, I rarely get a chance to shoot on the same day that I'm posting this, but you know, I've been busy. Life is busy, and I just wanted to shoot this for y'all. I want you to get out today and get at least 30 minutes of cardio. I already went out this morning. I might do another little workout in a couple hours, depending on what I do. Do some meditation. 10 minutes of meditation is a wonderful, beautiful, lovely thing. And it helps you connect to your higher self. It helps you remember who you really are and what's really important and who's really in charge, which is you. Co-creator, you. Fearless individual, you. Full of courage and full of everything you need to be, that's you. You're looking around. I don't know why you're looking around. It's you. You're the one that's going to save. You're the savior. You're the one that's going to save you. That's you. You are it. Turn off the news. Turn off the news. Turn off the news. It's full of junk. It's not helping you. It's numbers. Oh, the numbers are going up. Oh my God, the numbers are going up. But ain't nobody damn dying. It's not damn serious. And leave your cell phone at home sometime. For real. I love you, my co-creators. I love you. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful, fantastic day. Take your power into your hands and live your life. Go out and live. Go out and live. Don't let nobody stop you from living. Don't let nobody stop you from living. You know what I'm saying? This is a temporary deal, y'all. Y'all, we losing our minds trying to hold on to the last breath. Nah, we here to shine. We here to do some big things. You can't be worrying about trying to get one extra damn breath. All right, let me get off here. Talk to y'all later. I love you. Bye.